Hi, water signs. This is Paulette from Water Cherry Tarot, and I'm going to be doing your fourth week, the last week of March, in love. So let's go ahead and jump into your message. And so the oracle card that I ended up getting for you is the White Springs. Okay. So it says, free yourself of old attachments that no longer serve you. It's a time of endings, to let go of the old and make room for the new. Embrace your desires and allow your heart to lead the way. But first, you must cleanse the old, be renewed, and acknowledge the possibility of change so that you can become the person you have always wanted to be. And so, because this is a love reading, Spirit is asking you that if there is a relationship that you're concerned about or dealing with right now, there is a possibility that you are going to have to let them go, because it's already went through its period, as far as it's a lesson that you needed to learn from it, what you needed to gain from the relationship. It's already time to put an end to it. If not, it could also be that something within the relationship needs to die so something brand new can come out of it. Something that will align to what you want in a relationship so both of you can be happy. But there is a possibility, that there is a change, but the old stuff, whatever happened between you and them, all of that has to be cleansed, and you guys have to go to a place of purging, both of you. There has to be a change between the both of you, so that way all that old stuff doesn't come into your relationship of trying to renew it. None of that old stuff is going to come in and destroy it. You guys are just going to build from that and move forward, okay? So let's see what the tarot has for you. And so in the past, we have the Eight of Wands. So this could be communication, but as well, it could be movement. And so something is happening that now things are being open to you. Maybe in the relationship, now you guys are headed into a different direction, or you received information about the relationship in the past. And so you found out some things, you were told some things, and what came out was the Seven of Wands in reverse. You got the Ten of Pentacles and the Tower. Okay, so let's see. Hold on, guys. All right, guys, sorry, that was my baby. He was crying. All right, so let's see. So what is happening here is that you received a quick message of finding out something about the person that you're interested in, or the person you'll be dealing with for a while, or the person that you're currently with. Things have come out where we already know that the Seven of Swords has to do with somebody who's always lying, being deceitful, not coming in their true intentions. But because it is in the reverse, there is an end to that. There's no more of that. The person already has been found out, or they have on their own decided to make that change not to be that way anymore. But either way, something in the past has happened where you found out that they were being deceitful. They're coming in their true intentions, and they're lying to you a lot of the time about this relationship. And so, you may have found out that, this stable relationship that they had with you for a while, they weren't honoring it, and it caused for the foundation between you and them to be broken. And so you got instant information, and an instant change came out of this here, out of their actions, what they did, but I think here, I feel like they did feel remorse, because if they decided to turn away from being this way, eventually in the future or later on, they're going to be making changes to how they behave in general in love, and they're not going to be being this way anymore. But something drastic changed in the relationship. This whole thing just crumbled. Your eyes will open to this person, and then the ending of what they've done has caused a whole lot of ruckus, okay, in the past. So let's go ahead and move on into your present. Okay, so in the present, I see the Seven of Pentacles. I got the Three of Swords in reverse. I got the Knight of Pentacles, the Moon, and the Knight of Wands. Okay, so in the present moment, after, because I know usually in the past, like, things have happened in the past, but from then to the present, I'm sure there's quite a bit of time that has stretched between the past and the present. So I'm sure you had your time to deal with the situation. And so in the present moment, you have realized the work that you have put into a relationship. You see it as something worth investing in, and all the work that you put into it, you're getting to see the fruits of that. Like, it's slowly growing. It's, you're starting to see it open up in a different way. So in the past, like, things were broken down in the relationship, and now in the present, something, that you're working on with this person, something is changing in a good way. And so while it's changing, you have going from the Tower card of something drastic and a quick change and quick information, you're going into the Three of Swords, where now there's an opportunity that, you're wanting to invest in now, or they're wanting to invest in you now, because now the time has come where both of you are healing from the situation. And so forgiveness is on the table. Being able to let go of what happened is on the table. But this could also mean as well that maybe because of what happened in the past, at times it comes up and it works on you, and sometimes you have your doubts, like, have they changed? Are they going to repeat the same situation again? It's not good for you to hold on to this, okay? It's not. Because remember, the card was telling you that there is healing that needs to take place, but some of the old stuff needs to be let go of in order for you to have something brand new. So the old needs to just get pushed out, okay? And so in the present moment, you're working through the forgiveness, you're working through letting go what has happened, and knowing where you want to invest your time and your efforts. And what's coming in is the Knight of Pentacles, and you also have the Moon and the Knight of Wands. And so this could be that while you know where you are putting your efforts and you have been putting in the work, you know that you're able to offer the Knight of Pentacles. You're coming in super slow, and of being open to this again, and you've forgiven the situation. But the offer is there, but it's not just you doing this. They're coming in as well, the Knight of Wands. So they're coming in fast. They're hauling ass real quick. They're coming in very quickly, very passionate, ready to go, ready to communicate. And remember, this is a Knight, and you're coming in as a Knight too. So both of you are coming in equally in the same level, where you guys are starting off, from the beginning, from scratch. And so one is not offering more than the other. You guys are offering equally to one another. But the thing is that there may still be some fears connected to what has happened between you and them. So it sounds more like there's a reconciliation coming in. And so there's still some fear for you here. But Spirit is telling you that if you are willing to reconcile, remember to not bring anything that has happened already in the past. Don't bring it into the present. Don't bring it into the future. If both of you have come to the place where you're both healing, you're both forgiving each other, because things have happened between you and them. They saw their own view, why they did what they did, and you saw your own view, how you took on this relationship, how you saw the relationship, and how you saw them. You're both forgiving the situation and being able to say that, okay, let's try to work on this again. But the thing is that there is a fear there, and there's still some things that maybe you may not know in the present why they're coming back, but there's an investment here. But just remember, in the past, the Seven of Swords is in reverse. They're done with the lying and the cheating, and coming in deceitful. I mean, they may not have cheated. It may have been that they lied about work. They may have lied about how they were not expressing how they felt about you. Maybe they were seeing you differently and probably didn't want to be in the relationship anymore, and you found out about that. Maybe there's just something that was happening that was being deceitful about the whole situation in general. But the thing is that they put an end to that. It had to take for them to be caught. It had to take for them to, for you to see what they were doing in order for them to like, hey, you know what? I need to stop this. I can't continue to be in a, coming in a deceitful way, or coming to lie to them all the time. So there's something changing here between you and this person, and there is a reconciliation happening here between you and them. And if you're not coming to wanting something with this person, maybe what's happening is that because the card is saying that you have to let go of something old, like let go of relationships that are not serving you anymore, you're making amends with this person, and you're finally forgiving them. You're finally letting go of what has happened between you and them. And in the future, in the present, what's happening is that you don't know what new opportunities out there, but you're willing and ready to invest again in something brand new. And the brand new is coming, but you just don't know when. There may be some fears still there left, but you're ready and you're letting go of all the old stuff. Okay, so let's go into your future. And so the future, you got the Tower card again. So you're going to be going through some massive permanent changes, okay? So yeah, you got the Tower again. So there's like a quick change, something that is shaking up the foundation again, between you and the person in the future. And so what's coming in is the Emperor. So some of you may be dealing with an Aries, or with a fire sign, or just somebody who's coming in the reverse, okay? So you got the Knight of Cups, the Justice, the Two of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles, okay? So what is happening here is that with everything that has already transpired between you and this person, if there is a reconciliation, is that now that everything has been said and done, and there's forgiveness and there's returning of each other, what might be happening is now this person is overdoing it. To make up for everything that has happened between you and them, now they're doing too much. Now they're trying to control the relationship in a way where it's uncomfortable for you. They're trying to force it to work in a specific way. Maybe they're being overbearing about how much love they're giving you. Maybe they're just flirting too much, or being too handsy with you too much. Like, it's like they're just trying too much to make up for what has happened between you and them. But this card also has to do with somebody who's going above and beyond to control the situation. It can actually get into a little bit into a narcissistic behavior, where they're not really considering your feelings. And so if they're being a little bit too much and trying to make things work and try to force it to work, or they're trying to make it up in a way where it makes you feel uncomfortable, they're not trying to understand that it's making you feel uncomfortable. All they're thinking about is like, well, I'm trying to make up to it, trying to make up for what has happened. So what is the problem? Like, I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do. But the thing is that they're not understanding that they're coming off in the wrong way. You're wanting them to just turn themselves around and get back into being the emperor again in the upright. They need to control themselves. And yes, control the relationship, but in the proper way. And they need to come to you in a different form, not being overbearing, not being too much. And this could also be that because you did reconcile with this person or having the opportunity to do it, you could also be giving your power away to them. So be careful with that, okay? Just because both of you forgave each other doesn't mean that if you did decide to reconcile, if you're not happy in it, even though they made things right, if it's not serving you to be with them anymore, you got to let it be known. Don't give away your power and love, and stay in it because they're trying. It's okay for you to open your mouth and say, you know what, I know I wanted to reconcile with you, but right now, honestly, this is the way I feel. And so that's when this card is going to hit and take place. You know that this is no longer serving you. And no matter how hard you tried with them, you forgave them, yes, and you move forward, yes. But for you, there's still that fear that they can do this again. And so you're not comfortable with the situation. And maybe the Tower card might be for them, that you're making a balanced decision. You're making a choice in love, and you know that both of you really love each other. You care about each other. There's mistakes made, but you know that there's a balance that has to be there between the both of you. One cannot be doing more than the other. And so you probably feel like there isn't a balance yet because they're coming off weird. They're trying to make up for everything, but justice is taking place in this situation. And it might rock their world when you decide that maybe right now is not the time. We gotta make sure that both of us are balanced and able to give each other properly and equally to one another. And them making up for what they've done is becoming a bit too much. Or it could be that, what's being changed is how they came in before with the lying and being deceitful. All of that, that they were doing, they're making those changes. Justice is coming in towards what they've already done. And now there's being a balance being brought between you and this other person in the relationship. And you know what? Let me draw some more cards because I need to see what else is going on here, okay? So let me just go ahead and do this real quick. And so far, water signs, honestly, the past couple of weeks, you guys have been going through some changes and allowing for new things to come in and making some changes for yourself and being open and vulnerable. And now, the real situation, the real root of what needs to be taken care of is going to be taken care of this week. So let's see what we got here. Okay. All right. So something brand new is going to come out of this. Brand new action, brand new passion, brand new love. And so I think once they get it together and justice gets served and brought back into balance between you and them, you guys are going to have something brand new that it is workable, that is, that's going to align with what you want, in the relationship. I'm going to draw another one. Let me see what else you guys got. But yeah, it's going to take a lot of strength. Okay, so remember that's going to take strength to let go of a lot of the old stuff and let brand new things come out of this relationship. It's going to take a lot to turn this whole situation around. You guys do have a divine relationship. It was sent to you for a reason, and you guys do have an opportunity to, be soulmates. But there's a choice that has to be made to bring everything back into balance. But it's going to take a lot of strength, okay, for you guys to get it to that place. And look at what was on top. Yeah, there's definitely a reconciliation, but it's going to take work, and it's going to take of letting go. Like the card said, is a letting go of the things that weren't serving you guys in this relationship, and forgiveness was offered. Things were coming in, and if your person in the future is trying to so hard to make things easier or make up for what has happened and what they done to hurt you, you gotta let them know, like, hey, whoa, okay, honestly, we need to have a talk about this. We need to balance this whole situation out, but this is not working for me. This extreme change on how you're behaving is not working for me. You're gonna have to break them down. You have to bring down how they're behaving. You got to break it, because it's not working for you. You're not going to reconcile for them to come off in a different way that is not working for you. You guys are going to have to rebuild all over again, where things can come back into balance and things can come back in a place where both of you are happy, not just one person, and not one just person trying to make up and feeling guilty for what they've done. Okay, so this is all I have for you guys. If you really resonated with this, please show me some love, okay? Please like and subscribe. Share this video. You guys take care of yourselves, okay? And have a good one. Bye, water signs.